welcome to a new trip report here on Bongoplanes. We are in Kraków in Poland. It's my first time here at the airport. I've never been here before, so I'm very excited to check out this airport. It looks very new, looks very modern. So yeah, right now we're heading towards security. We'll be flying with Brussels Airlines SN2548 to Brussels. We just got through security, which was super fast because we had access to the priority lane, surprisingly enough. We're flying economy class, Check&Go with Brussels Airlines, and yeah, I did not expect to have access to the priority lane, but surprisingly enough we did, so that was nice. Our scheduled boarding time today is 13:40, scheduled departure time is 14:10, as we're still a bit early. The gate won't be announced before 10 minutes past 1 in the afternoon, so let's go explore this new airport. So our gate has finally been announced. We have gate 1, which I expect to be fairly easy to find. Now that I have gotten a little bit more of an impression of the airport, it's very new, partially still under construction. But what is surprising me is the fact that it seems extremely crowded. It seems like the airport is already too small for the amount of passengers here. Or we've just been so lucky to be here at a very busy day. I'm not quite sure what it is. Our flight today with Brussels Airlines will be on an Airbus, that much I know, but whether it will be an A319 or 20, I'm not quite sure about, but I'm sure we will find out as soon as we get to our aircraft. Now, as you can see, we are almost at the gate, and I think I will leave you with that, and then talk to you once we are on the aircraft in a little bit. So, welcome on board SN2548, going from Krakow to Brussels today. We have some good news and we have some bad news. Let's start with the good news, shall we? Well, we now know what aircraft type we are on. We are on an Airbus A319, which is nice. What else can we say that is positive? Well, I mean, we are in seat 12A and we are finally on our way. And when I say finally on our way, well, that's because we are delayed. We're delayed by about 40 minutes, thanks to the late arrival of the aircraft, as they so cryptically announce in the aircraft, which means nothing. We are delayed because we are delayed. But it is quite annoying because 40 minutes is about the time we would have to get our connection flight. So it looks like once again that I might be stuck in Brussels because once again I won't make my connection flight. So that is absolutely fantastic. It seems to be every single time I'm flying Brussels now that I get stuck in Brussels, which is annoying. It's very annoying. Brussels, fix yourself. Seriously. I mean, I don't want to complain too much, but in the last 12 months, I've probably been flying via Brussels for about 10 times, and 9 times I stuck there. 9 times I did not make my connection flight. That's ridiculous. 9 out of 10 flights where I don't make my connection. That's just bad. That's just really, really bad. A positive thing I can say is the seat next to me is free, so that's great. The seat itself is okay comfortable. I wouldn't want to sit in it for more than 2 hours. Luckily we don't have to, as our flight time today is scheduled to be for 1 hour and 30 minutes. The seat pitch is quite decent as well, so that is good. The weather here in Krakow is nice 20 degrees Celsius sunshine with some clouds. Now with that, let's get going to Brussels. Once again, welcome back here on flight 2548, heading in towards Brussels now. Well, what can I say? Our estimated arrival in Brussels will be 16:40 in the afternoon. Our next flight is scheduled to depart at 16:55. So it really depends on how fast we can taxi in towards the terminal, whether we will make it or not. Probably we won't make it, but there's still a slight chance, and one should always be optimistic. The cabin crew was quite, well, apologetic about the whole thing. They actually went around the cabin and offered some free Belgian chocolate, so that's always nice, but it doesn't really change the fact that I probably will miss another connecting flight. Still, as I said, the cabin crew was really friendly and did their best to make up for a bad situation. Snacks and drinks can be purchased on board, which I didn't, as always, because why bother to pay for something that is overpriced? Now, as we are almost touching down, I will get back to you as soon as we are on the ground and then give you more news about our flight. Right, welcome to Brussels. It is nice and sunny here at 22 degrees Celsius, but we don't really care about that. We want to know whether we will make our flight or not. I might probably end the recording as soon as the aircraft is standing still in its final parking position because I will have to run if I want to have any chance to make my connection flight. But it really, I think, depends on where we will get in. Now, most of the time we would come in at Concourse A, but the question is at what end of Concourse A. If we are the far end and our connecting flight is at the other end, then there's probably no chance. If we are like lucky and get a connecting gate right next to the gate we are arriving at, that will be perfect, but we don't know. So I will leave you here. Thank you very much for having traveled with me. I hope that you can see past my or me being annoyed about missing connecting flights. It's just because it has happened so many times in 2018. It has really been a bad year to travel around, and I have never traveled as much as in 2018, so it's really just been every single flight there has been something this year. At least it feels like it. Anyway, as I said, I hope you have enjoyed traveling with me. I've certainly enjoyed traveling with you, and I hope to see you on another flight in the future. If you have enjoyed this video, then do feel free to leave a like. If you're new around here, why not hit subscribe, because there will be more trip reports, hopefully, that are, with more luck and more positive than this one. Well, until then, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. To see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.